Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the RTP Boozing Wrestle Chat podcast. My name is Joe, aka the Eclectic Nerd, and with me I have my wonderful co-host. With me, as always, Mr. Jared Whistler.
Hey, uh, welcome to the channel. Sorry we're a day late. We had, Grandpa over here had to go to sleep early tonight. Couldn't wait for me to finish work. So, yeah, we're doing a day late.
Hey, old men gotta sleep. I'm sorry. Can't stay up till 3 o'clock in the morning with you young folks anymore.
And I ain't young. I stay up till about 6 in the morning though.
About 6 o'clock.
Beers
All right,
and
yeah.
black
So
pen.
let us go ahead and crack our beers. What are you drinking today?
No, mine's cracked, but this is a non-cracked one. Yingling Black and Tan. Probably gonna be drinking it a lot of the time because this is my favorite beer. Uh, every so often I'll have a different beer, but this is my favorite beer. I can't help it. Uh, you know, Yingling Black and Tan.
A Yingling
I
Black and
don't know the
Tan.
alcohol
You,
percentage.
you know how much I love Guinness, so Black and Tan is right up my alley. Uh,
Yeah, Black and Tan basically is Guinness.
yeah,
Like
essentially it's the same thing.
when yeah, when I ask for Black and Tan, when I used to go to bars, I don't go to bars no more. But when they give me a Black and Tan out from the tap, they just mix Guinness and regular Yingling. So
Yeah, I don't know. That don't sound too
it,
good.
it's still one of the best beers.
All right, and today I
What,
am
what,
drinking.
what you drinking?
I am drinking Double Cannon. It is a double IPA, which is a high alcohol content. A nice 9.5. Uh, it'll do the job. It's a nice mellow, especially for being so strong. It's a nice drink. So yeah, that's what we're drinking. So let's go ahead and get on to the wrestling news in the past week. What's been going on in the wrestling world, Wiz?
All right, so this is a little bit new because but the first name is old, but the second one's new. Samoa Joe and CM Punk are the next to be inducted into the Ring of Honor Hall of Fame. Now, about the Ring of Honor Hall of Fame,
The
I'm
Hall of
not
Flame.
very excited about it. Yeah, Hall of Fame. Sorry, I'm not very excited about it. I watched the Briscoes one, and it's basically just a dedication show to the history of them in Ring of Honor. And I thought it would be like them coming out making a speech or something, but no, it's just a highlight of their career.
Yeah,
I
I
don't know.
thought
What's
it
your
was gonna
thoughts on
be.
that?
I thought it was gonna be something a little bit more substantial. I thought it was gonna be maybe not with like the glitz and glamour that WWE has with their Hall of Fame events, but I thought like at least there'd be some type of like ceremony and not like a quick little vignette. Yeah, it was nice that they're recognized, but I think they could have done better maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, I would have
Well,
loved to see those
speaking
guys
of,
come back and like with a proper ceremony and be inducted, properly.
yeah. Um, Speaking of that, Tony Khan has an announcement this week. Apparently, yeah, they Tony Khan might be buying Ring of Honor.
Really, that'd be great. You think that's what the news is going to be, or do you think it's going to be
Yeah, I mean,
like a suspension signing?
it says it's a major announcement. I'm not exactly sure what that is, but rumors of he bought Ring of Honor to put his stacked roster um on another show. Sorry, I'm like sending a message at the same time. But yeah, and then so move on from there. WWE is reportedly planning to have Stone Cold versus Kevin Owens for WrestleMania in Dallas, which explains why Owens has successfully been putting over Dallas as his favorite city. What's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, it's been a long time coming. KO has been very vocal about having that dream match for many years since Stone Cold let him use the finisher. He's always voiced that he wants to take on Stone Cold, which hey, good on him, man. It's a match I like to see because I love KO, I love Stone Cold, so hey, I'm down for it. You know, I don't think we have
Yeah,
too
I'll be
much.
excited.
I don't think we have too much else of WrestleMania to look forward to. So I think that's
Not
definitely
at
something to
all.
look forward to. Because everything else is the same old stuff that they've been doing. Like I've seen these matches already. I haven't seen KO and Stone Cold, so I'm excited for that.
Yeah, I saw some us saying that maybe Stone Cold versus Goldberg was in plans, but that's not happening because Goldberg is done with WWE. He's a free agent now.
Uh,
Yeah, after Elimination Chamber, he's a free agent now.
yeah,
So
I don't know about. I don't think I'd want to see a Stone Cold versus Goldberg match. Two geriatrics, same thing. Like I think even if KO did fight Stone Cold, I think that at least he'd be able, even though he's Asian, and I don't know if he could still pull off the same stuff that he usually does, but I think the KO could make him look good, and I think that Stone Cold, Stone Cold's already passed the torch, but I'm excited for it. Like really, I am.
good. Um, me too. I hope that it's true, but if it's not, I'll be disappointed.
Definitely,
But
yeah.
Stone Cold, I believe it happening. I see it. But we'll see. And then this ain't really that much of the news. AEW will be returning to Long Island, New York on Wednesday, May 11th, and will feature the opening round of the Owen Hart Men and Women's Tournament.
Oh, is that going to be the regular day now, or is this just a special event?
No, it's gonna be like every year.
Oh, okay.
Um, so and WWE 2K22 shows the gear that Elias was supposed to re-debut with.
2K22. Hmm. So, I don't know if you've been following the game. Uh, have have you seen like a lot of gameplay footage and stuff like that?
I mean, I've seen some people play like demos, but
What did you think of it?
not too much. It was alright. I think it looks pretty good.
I All right. So the thing that they're pushing, all right, are all these new changes that they put in. Um, I like they're talking about the graphics. Like the graphics are so good this year, and to me, it looks like the same old. Like it's still the same old clunky hair that don't move. The fabrics still don't move. The crowd still looks like crap. Like, and that's why, I've made it known. Like, unless they come out with a collector's edition, most likely I'm not gonna buy this. Um, just because I don't see anything new on the graphics wise. Like, they got a brand new engine. They're talking about better graphics. I don't see it. Um, like the renders still remind me of like old South Park, where it's like you've got a pre-rendered background and you've got these, rendered, characters, and it just don't fit correctly to me. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. Like it don't look like it matches up. I don't know. That's just me. I'm a stickler for those things, especially when you're advertising a new, a brand new engine, and you're spouting, like 4K graphics. Um, yeah, I just don't see it. So I mean, that's what I think about the graphics and stuff like that. I don't know. You got any thoughts on it?
I think it looks good, honestly, but maybe it's just the new systems.
I mean, it could be. I mean, it could be if the gameplay was on like a an old console, like a PS4 or an Xbox One S. But I don't know. Unless they come out with a collector's version, I probably won't get it. So on Wednesday, Xavier Woods and Bailey showed up on G4 to
Yeah, I've heard about that.
do the railings review. Did you catch any of it?
No, I didn't watch it. Um, I just read up on it a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't
So
remember anything, but
yeah. So Xavier and Bailey show up on G4. Xavier wearing a Rey Mysterio Hawaiian shirt, looking sharp. Bailey, just being cute Bailey. So so they did many gains with the with like the G4 hopes. I'm sorry, the hosts and the the superstars, and it had some funny reveals like the superstars reacting to what the ratings were. So the highest ranked female is Becky Lynch at a 92. Highest ranked males tied is surprising. I was actually surprised by this. So Rey Mysterio is on the cover, but he don't have the highest ranking. That is tied between AJ Styles and Seth Frickin' Rollins, the former Up Down Down champion. Um, so yeah, they did the ratings reveal with the social media influencer for 2K, Ronnie 2K, and it had some nice, funny little skits. Like Seth Freaking Rollins, thought he should have been like ranked 100. Xavier Woods when he got ranked, his got exposed out of a box, so he thought it was ranked 68, and he started flipping out and breaking the balloons, and it was a nice segment. So I mean, I could go through real quick what the rankings are. We got Cesaro 84, Liv Morgan 77. We got Matt Riddle at 85, Beth Phoenix 87, Edge at 90, Charlotte Flair at 90, Sasha Banks at 88, Naomi at 79, Angelo Dawkins at 80, Montez Ford at 82, um, Shayna Baszler at 84, Baron Corbin at 81, The Miz at 86, Ricochet at 81, Kofi Kingston at 88, The Usos both at 85, Natalia at 84, Sami Zayn at 80, Dominic Mysterio at a sad 79, Bailey at 88. Yeah, so it was a fun reveal. I don't know. They got to come out with a collector's edition. That's all I'm saying. Or they're gonna lose me. They're gonna do it.
that
So
collector's edition I saw that they might have, it ain't worth the money.
you're talking about
It,
the one that you saw in like Australia with the Rey Mysterio mask.
yeah, it was only the mask for $200. That ain't worth it.
Well, I mean, you got to figure you get in the superstar or the supercard cards too. I mean, those by themselves are probably about 100. Uh, the game 60, the mask 100. Yeah, I mean, I kind of hope that they throw a little bit more in if they do wind up doing a collector's edition. We've had really great ones with we got Ric Flair's ring in one. Uh, collector's editions usually don't disappoint with 2K. Their games disappoint, but the collector's editions really don't. So that's why I say unless they have a collector's edition, most likely I won't buy this. So let's see. Tell me about William Regal.
William Regal filed to trademark the William Regal name and Lord Stephen Regal.
Now that's not already owned by WWE.
Apparently not. Or if they do, I guess he's fighting for the name.
Yeah, and if that's the case, then if he's trying to get his name trademarked, he might be leaving too. Well, no doubt
He's
about it.
already been fighting.
Yeah, he's gone. Yeah.
Another time correction. But yeah, I see him. I heard something about Impact might be trying to get him so that he could run Impact. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, that'd
Honestly.
be a good fit for him.
Yeah. Which, speaking of Impact, wait, man. When we go over the Impact show, the pay-per-view, how the hell does Impact Wrestling put on a better pay-per-view than WWE?
Oh, WWE they're just not doing it anymore, and to be shown up by a I'm sorry, I don't want to say a B-rate company, but like you're not top tier, like you're like the side chick, you're not the main chick. Um, I mean, I don't know, it's a good choice, I guess.
Yeah. So I just don't get it because I was impressed by Moose. Like Moose did some good moves. He must have been training recently because he's been doing some pretty good moves. Maybe he's trying to impress somebody so that they steal him from Impact. I don't know, but I was very impressed with Moose's performance in the main. But
See, Impact handled Moose well. Like they didn't just throw him into the fray. Like they introduced him, they gave him some time to learn. Like they just don't throw somebody into the mix. Like how somebody comes up from NXT to the main roster in WWE, like they just get thrown into it. Like they don't get finesse. They don't have time to build a character. They don't have time to perfect a perfect move set and whatever. Like, uh, anyway. So
yes.
go ahead.
So WWE has ended 205 Live, another one of Triple H's creations, and starting NXT Level Up, which apparently that first show was this Friday, but I can't find it on Peacock nowhere. It's supposedly on Peacock exclusively, but I can't find it on Peacock.
Huh. So it's gonna be two NXT shows. 205 Live is gone. NXT UK, are they still doing that?
Yeah.
All right, so that's the
For
only
now.
that's only the last surviving remnant of Triple H then, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so I don't know. I don't know what they're doing with Triple H. I don't see Triple H. Like I've said this in the past. By the way, I apologize for getting distracted a little bit. Somebody's talking to me on one of my Discord channels. So, and I don't like to be rude and ignore them. So I don't like answering them while I'm talking.
Hey,
That's
well,
why I get a little distracted.
now that we have that perfect segue, how about you plug your Discord channel?
Which one?
RTP, Supercard, whatever. Ride that promo pony, man.
Nah, we don't have a Discord channel for just regular YouTube. Maybe one day we will, but I don't have that. I just have my Discord name, which people can message me to expose a freelancer or something. That's it. I don't have my very own Discord channel for everybody yet.
I mean, we got the Supercard. I mean, we're always looking for new members. I mean,
Right now we're not.
We got. Oh, are we filled up on all three teams?
Two.
Oh, it's down to two teams now.
But yeah, remember we merged hardcore and multiverse?
Yeah, I was kind of hoping hardcore was, still laying around some way. That was my baby, the ECW hardcore
It's
show.
it's still around. It's just merged with multiverse. Like if you see in the attack plans that I make, it's called RTP Hardcore Multiverse.
Ah, you merged names, nice.
Yeah. I wouldn't let your name die. Don't worry. I'm not that much of a dick.
Eh.
I'm a dick, but just not that much.
All right, so we got Cody and Brandy Rhodes. I'm gonna put this in air quotes, have left AEW, and apparently Cody is in talks with WWE and Vince McMahon. I'm gonna stress those air quotes, and Wiz will get into the story, and I will tell you about the air quotes.
Yeah, now Vince McMahon wants to give him a big push and an appearance at WrestleMania. It's expected. Now I was what is the news? All the news. It's a big work. Um, Cody Rhodes is acting like he's a free agent. Free agent. Sorry, my words messed up a little bit. But acting like a free agent so that he can come back possibly in a few weeks before Revolution. Revolution, uh, which it kind of makes sense when I explain this. Cody Rhodes might be coming back with some of the top free agent heels. So it makes sense because when Cody was leaving, he kept saying about nobody believed this when we were going to be a revolution. Like he's kind of plugging Revolution, honestly. So it makes sense if it's a work.
Yeah, I mean that's the general consensus in the locker rooms around the business is that it's a work. If it is a work, it's a brilliant work. Um, I mentioned in a previous show, like it reminds me of the old WCW takeover, type thing. Like, which is something that's going to show up later when we talk about the our this day in histories. The double crosses. So like, I don't know. I kind of like this. I'm excited about it. Like, obviously, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a work, but I'm excited for works like that. I really am.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see him going back to WWE because one thing
He talked
when
so
it,
much smack when he left that company. For how long? Like he didn't just like leave the company and say one two little comments.
oh
No, he left and he talked so much smack that like I can't find it feasible that he would actually go back. Like how can you talk so much smack on your boss and a person and then go beg for your job back?
yeah, especially when he took a direct shot at Triple H
Oh yeah,
on like
crushing that throne with the sledgehammer. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, apparently on other reports, Triple H is his idol, but I just don't see it. I don't see it because when he did his last promo, he said he will not turn heel. He said he refuses to turn heel. And if he went back to WWE, that's the first thing Vince is going to do, man, turn heel.
Mm-hmm.
But I also read Nick Khan himself. I mean, Vince McMahon ain't making the decisions no more, apparently. So Nick Khan is fully making the decisions, supposedly. That's what I read. And Nick Khan wants Cody Rhodes.
Right. I mean, Nick
And
Khan has been making decisions for a while. Like, it's already been known that Vince has stepped back and pretty much let him take complete control of the company, which, slap in the face of Triple H and all the time and effort that he put into, making uh, his legacy.
yeah, see, definitely. Like that's why I see Triple H leaving the business or leaving WWE. Maybe when Shane got released, maybe Triple H can join Shane, and Triple H and Shane can make a reboot of WCW. A
It,
real reboot, not
it,
not not just
it,
not just like wannabe reboot.
Imagine if it was all one giant work between Triple H, Cody Rhodes, him being the mentor, and like, what if it was like a giant work and they were all in cahoots?
Be
I mean,
one.
that's speculation too that they're all in cahoots. So I don't know. The next what, maybe month or two should be pretty interesting to see what happens.
Yeah, I'm trying to order. I'm trying to order AEW Revolution right now, but I think there's a glitch on my TV. It says it's free. If it's free,
Oh,
I'm gonna buy it.
hey,
Yeah, definitely. But
there you go. Hey,
I'm
it's a
trying to
bet.
order it. I don't want to order it when it says zero though. That's got to be wrong. I mean,
Hey,
I could order it, and then after they charge me, I go, hey, that's false advertising.
yep, exactly. That's false advertising. You said free. You better give me my money. Show me the money.
Hey, so next thing, AEW Battle of the Belts. I thought there was going to be one every year, but apparently there's already another one. April 15th, Garland, Texas, at the Coolwell Center.
So, is this a championship versus championship? Is this AEW's version of King of the Ring?
I think it's like their version of Night of Champions.
No, the champions,
But
which is coming back. Or wait, no. Saturday night,
main
main
event,
event's
but
coming
it's
back.
not, but it's coming back, but it's not going to be televised. So you only see it if you go there, or somebody puts it on TikTok, which they probably will.
What, the
TikTok,
main event's not
YouTube,
going to be
so.
televised on NBC?
Nah,
Really? NBC has
yeah,
held that show for shit since the '80s. They've held that show.
I mean, maybe after a while it'll be televised, but right now, as I know, it's only going to be for people that buy tickets to go see it.
Okay.
So this one right here, this news, my favorite news, best news I ever heard, wrestling. Something I've been waiting for a long time. My favorite wrestler of all time, The Undertaker, is finally going to be inducted into the 2022 WWE Hall of Fame. Even though the WWE Hall of Fame lost a lot of, dignity or whatever you want to say, but it's about to gain it all back by inducting The Undertaker.
Yeah, so I think by this induction, I really think that's it. We're not going to see him in the ring anymore.
No, he's gonna come back every once in a while, but not to wrestle probably.
No, yeah, not to wrestle. He'll show up as a legend, but he's done competing.
But he's probably gonna show up as the American. Like one of his recent appearances. This ain't wrestling, but kind of Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny had a concert. Undertaker showed up with the American Badass theme song and the bike. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I saw a little clip of it. So, but that's about. I was so happy the morning that I woke up. You saw, I posted that shit right to Facebook when I saw that.
Sure
that
did.
Shit made my day good. Hey, so next thing, I don't know if you got this on your notes or not because I just added this in. XFL is to partner with NFL when it comes back to collaborate on innovation opportunities and expand and grow the game of football. I mean, this ain't a football podcast, but I saw that and wanted to say it because The Rock is the owner. But yeah, they're partnering with NFL. So I expect XFL to succeed this time.
I think under The Rock's supervision, I think it'll do a hell of a lot better than the last iteration that we had that failed.
Yeah.
Rock is a very professional guy. He's a very smart guy. He's very savvy business wise. I think he can actually make something out of the XFL.
I'll tell you what, I'm gonna be tuning in XFL. I'm not gonna be tuning in the NFL, but I'll be tuning into XFL. And if an XFL team makes it a Super Bowl, I'll tune into it. Or the Broncos. If the Broncos go back to the Super Bowl, I'll watch. But Um, I'm excited for XFL when it
Yeah, I mean, I'll
comes
check
back.
it out. I'll check it out. Give it a chance. You know, I don't know. We'll give it a chance because I remember. Remember what was that? The late '90s. The last time we had, no, maybe not the late '90s. Maybe early 2000s. The last time we had XFL.
No, 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 no. Last time we had XFL was in 2019.
No, I'm talking about the initial, not the failed reboot.
Yeah, that was, I forget exactly when, but I think it was like early 2000s, and it was doing good, but it was losing fans every week, loser viewership.
Mm-hmm.
So, um,
Yeah, and then they also had like they were competing with I don't know if you remember lingerie wrestling at the time, or not lingerie wrestling, lingerie football.
yeah,
That was another league that was implemented at that time period of our lives. So it was a joke. Like we already got lingerie football, and now the WWE wants to get into football. So like it was a joke back then. So with
well, the first one you said probably got a lot of people watching.
oh yeah, I watched.
I didn't watch, so I didn't know. I mean, I could have watched back then, but I can't wait. I couldn't watch it now. I would have been sitting there. I would have been sitting there with my popcorn, like, yeah, this is shit. Where's the Super Bowl? Where's yeah.
Yeah,
All
so
right, so
I mean
next,
it was definitely an interesting time period. So I hope
yeah,
The
I can't
Rock
wait
makes
to
something out of this. So like I don't know if you've seen The Rock's got a show on Hulu, which is
yeah,
brilliant. I don't know if you've seen it.
Young Rock.
Yeah, yeah, Young Rock. If it follows like you know Young Rock, obviously. Um,
Yeah, he got. I think it's on Peacock too.
oh, okay. Yeah, but it's a brilliant show. So he when he puts his mind to stuff, like he comes up with good stuff. So I'm excited for it. I'm excited to see what he comes up with.
Yeah, I can't wait. I know when, the first time I remember, I was like, "Yo, check this out." The first time I checked it out when it's the first stage, I was like, "Check this out," and then the next week it was canceled.
Mm.
I don't know if you remember that or not, but
Oh yeah, yeah,
then the last time it came back, I set up to record it. Before I even got to record it, it was canceled already. Because of COVID, though. This got canceled because of COVID this time. It didn't even get a chance.
yeah, yeah.
But that's probably what set Vince McMahon back for
Me,
WWE because he spent so much money on XFL.
me and you actually had the conversation when this was starting, because you came to me. I remember. I think this was when we were still in Coatesville, and you told me Vince is starting up the XFL, and I literally looked at you dumbfounded and like, seriously, like that's such a horrible idea. This was before The Rock had his name on it. Like I was like, this is a
Yeah.
bad idea. Why would you do that? Like, so I don't know.
Okay.
It might make something this time. Who
I see
knows?
it. I see
Who
it
knows?
happening.
Yeah.
I hope we get to see a team. If they're really partnering on XFL, like the AFL and all that, like if they're gonna add themselves into that Super Bowl, I hope to see an XFL team enter the Super Bowl, but or at least the finals. But so next news, EC3, EC2, and EC1, and also Braun Strowman are starting their own wrestling company. Mm, Just make sure the most important names are EC2 and EC1. But they're starting their own wrestling company. It's Control Your Narrative. Is that what it's called?
Control your narrative.
Yeah, that's what they're gonna call. They're supposed to announce a TV deal soon, and yeah, so
I
you know,
mean, I hope Braun can find something. Like he was a beast. He was a powerhouse. I hope he could find something. Um, I mean, any company would be out of their mind not to hire him. quite frankly.
Maybe
Uh,
this is why we haven't seen him.
yeah, I mean, who knows? Like, I would have figured that of all people, Braun Strowman after the release definitely would have gotten, picked up by anybody with the quickness.
And Tony Khan probably tried, but yeah, if they were creating their own company this whole time, like I knew about the whole control your narrative group that they were making, but I didn't know it was eventually going to be a wrestling company. I knew they were making a stables, control your narrative, and going into other promotions and causing chaos. But like, they showed up on the final battle of Ring of Honor.
Oh yeah.
I believe that was Braun Strowman's first outside WWE wrestling appearance, if I'm not mistaken. Um, I mean, I'm gonna check it out, but I don't see it succeeding, honestly, because if you got everybody controlling their narrative, what happens when both the wrestlers win the match? Excuse me. But yeah, what happens if you got somebody like Bray Wyatt and somebody and Braun Strowman? Let's just say we put them two in the same match together. We already know what Bray Wyatt's gonna do because the Fiend was his idea.
Mm-hmm.
But we also know that the Fiend's going to be in AEW soon.
Right.
Don't know when, but I'm pretty sure in that little House of Black promo they recently did, it was Bray Wyatt back then. Some people were saying it was Buddy Murphy, but I think it was Bray Wyatt.
No, I
But
don't think I don't think Buddy Murphy would fit in that stable.
yeah,
Uh,
I see it because when he left WWE, he did he put up a video on YouTube that was similar to Malachi's Blacks, so it would fit in. It just I don't know. I would like to see how it goes. Like I know Buddy Murphy is going to be in the stable, eventually, but I see Bray Wyatt being. Um, so after that, the next thing, I neglected nerd is your this day in history.
what was I today? Neglected? Neglected nerd. Okay. So I had video pulled up for our this day in history segments, but unfortunately Peacock does not want to play ECW right now. So we'll just go through what happened in the shows. So what I chose for this day in history, I'm going to go back to ECW February 20th of 1996.
Yours was 99.
99. Wrong show. See? I told you I was going to make numerous mistakes. So, all right. My real show was ECW February 20th of 1999. All right.
Good thing we're not live.
We'll fix it in post. All right. So, all right. So, first match, you got Sid Vicious comes out. He destroys Steve Corino and Cronus. Cronus was already laid out by Steve Corino. Basically, just came in, powered bombed the local talent, and left. It was I was being generous. I gave it a 1.5. And then the second thing that I've got noted, which is my favorite thing about ECW, is that theme song. I wish I had it so I could play it, but that theme song, the old ECW theme song, man, when that thing plays, it just gets your blood running, it gets you pumped up, ready for the show. Man, I love that song. All right.
And then you remember Paul Heyman owes you money.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. All right. So, next thing happens. We got Biker Taz comes out complete with the 1990s fanny pack. He's got the beeper. He's got the Nokia phone belt clipped onto his belt. It was a 1-star promo. But 5 stars for the 90s.
Oh,
And
it's a
then
great promo.
What, you liked it?
Better than anything they put out today.
Yeah, but for the time, I don't know. And I like Taz too, so I don't know. Whatever. All right, so next match we got, which is one of my favorites because I love FBI. Like back then, I just wanted to walk around and pretend I was Italian and just be just walking around and giving everybody, you know, everything. I loved it. All right, so we had Little Guido with Big Sal Igraziano versus Chris Chetty, who unfortunately won. Um, but now we have the cream of the crop. Okay, we got the Dudley Boys cutting a promo saying that they're the best tag team, and then they're interrupted by New Jack. New Jack cuts a little promo, talking about his mystery partner. The mystery partner was a big part of this, and then out comes Mustafa. Out comes Mustafa after so long after not being a tag team with New Jack. But guess what? Mustafa turns on him and he lays him out with a guitar. And Mustafa and the Dudleys, they jump New Black, New Jack, and but then guess who comes out to protect New Jack? I'll give you one guess. Wiz, guess who comes out? Was it Big Dick Dudley? Was it Sign Guy Dudley? Was it Dancing Dudley?
James Ellsworth.
Yeah, it might as well have been. Yeah. So out comes Spike Dudley, teaming up with New Jack, fighting off Mustafa. Look, he got destroyed. But man, was that a good. Oh, man, was that good. I had so much fun with that. The reunited, and then the turn, stabbing your partner in the back. And, there was one point, the only negative thing that I saw with the match is there was one part where you can see New Jack obviously blading his forehead right before that bump with the chair. Other than that's the only negative. It was great. It was great. That's all I got to say about it. What do you think about? I mean, that's all I had to say about the whole show. It was a great match.
I mean, that wasn't a match. That was just a segment. But when you're done talking about the show, I'll give you my full thoughts.
All right. Well, shoot. Other than that, the last and final thing was Shane Douglas came out with Francine to address the rumors that he's retiring. He said his time's up. He's ready to hang up his boots, leave him in the ring, and all the injuries over the years have caught up to him. So out comes Just Incredible with Jason and Jazz. He calls the franchise a grandpa, and Just Incredible says he's going to be the next franchise of the ECW. And then Lance Storm comes out, says he's going to be the new franchise. Shane Douglas interrupts them both, says neither of them deserve to be, the next franchise, which I agree with Shane Douglas on this. I would have chose Tommy Dreamer too, because Tommy Dreamer is the man. And above those guys, heck yeah, he should have been the next franchise. So yeah, they all attack Lance Storm. Just Incredible took a boot from Douglas, and they formed a new team called the Impact Players. The best part of that show was the Dudleys segment. Happy with the Dudley Boys segment. Anyway, what are your thoughts on the show, bro?
I'm sorry, Maricela trying to talk to me. Yeah, the show altogether, I watch it. I'm like, how the hell do they have a show with one match for 1 hour and they make it so good?
But
Like WWE
yeah,
needs to learn from that.
you
WWE needs to go watch their own video library and see how to perform a show.
you didn't
Because
even realize that there was only one match because the show was that good. Like the
yeah, like
vignettes, the segments, everything was that good that you didn't even realize that you didn't even see a wrestling match.
yeah, like that show could be aired today and it'd probably be better than Monday Night Raw.
Oh, any me taking a shit on the toilet would be better than Monday Night Raw.
I mean, I don't want to talk. I don't want to discuss our viewers. Uh, so, but yeah, that was all in all, that was an amazing show. I'm glad I took the time to watch it. And it's just so I could like know what we were talking about. You talked about, and I'm glad I took the time to watch that because I would watch that any day over anything WWE puts.
Hell yeah. But
Like, and that's pretty sad because I'm a big wrestling fan, as I've said in the past, and I can't I can't stand watching WWE sometimes. So, uh,
yeah, it definitely gets to be a chore watching WWE sometimes. But you watched the ECW show too,
yeah,
February
now
20th of what year?
mine mine was the year you said, 1996, February 20th, 1996. Now it was between this, and this was before I knew that Joe Eclectic Nerd chose an ECW show. I wanted to do a WCW show originally, but I looked at it. I was like, actually, this ECW show looks a little bit better. Um, because I was gonna do the WCW Saturday night the week after the last show that we did, but I saw this show and I was like, I gotta pick up the show. So, um, first match was Judge Dredd and the Bad Crew, Dog and Rose was their names, versus Dino Sandoff, Donnie Allen, and the Dirt Bike Kid. And Judge Dredd and the Bad Crew won by pinfall. I rated that match a 3 out of 5. And then the second segment, Joey Styles is welcoming everyone, and the lights go out. And when they come back on, Brian Pillman is in the ring, and he said that he's been fired by WCW from Vince or Eric Bischoff, and is now in ECW. So about like freedom. I remember us being in there, but Pillman got a bit crazy and says he will whip out his Johnson and piss in the ring. And it was great. It was a great segment because I don't know if it was scripted or not. That dude's crazy. Heyman and Shane Douglas, others came out and said this wasn't the part of the deal. Pillman says he does whatever he wants and don't give a fuck. Heyman says to get him the hell out of here. Security came out to remove him from the arena. While he was being removed, a fan, he spit at a fan, like he spit on a fan, and the fan, went to swing on him, I think. And Pillman brought him over, threw him in the ring, and then he was like, with a fork to him.
It was
I
funny
think it,
watching. It was funny watching that segment, and when he was going to go back through gorilla position, you see Paul Lee in the background, just yelling at him because he's going off script, and Paul Lee's just like, "What the fuck are you doing? Like, what are you doing?" And it's so funny seeing Paul Lee in the background in the crowd just yelling at him because he went so off script. It was brilliant. I rated that 3.5. I thought that was a brilliant segment. I loved it.
like the way, but like, if he tried to do that today, he wouldn't get away with it.
Oh no, no,
Um,
no. Nowadays, no, no. Nowadays, that's a hate crime. You'll be thrown in jail for spreading coronavirus or something for doing it, like doing that now. You no, 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 no.
I had to double check it though because I thought that was the Undertaker, like the fan. He looked kind of like the Undertaker, a young Undertaker.
Mm.
If you, I don't know if you remember what he looked like when he was like a young when he was Mark Calloway. He had the red hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, that fan looked pretty good, almost like Undertaker. So he could probably work as Undertaker stunt double. But next match is the Bruise Brothers, Ron and Don Harris. Which I didn't know I didn't know they came from the ECW because they were in TNA Impact back in the NWA TNA Impact days. Versus the Headhunters, Headhunter A and Headhunter B, with Damian Kane and Lady Alexander. The Bruise Brothers won by pinfall. I rated that 3.5 out of 5.
All right,
Fourth match.
The Bruise Brothers might have won that one, but dude, did you see that moonsault? Did you see the moonsault by the Headhunter? I don't know which Headhunter it was, but boy, that big boy, yo, he pulled off a moonsault like I was amazed. I was. I was amazed to see that big boy do a full, complete, perfect moonsault.
Huh. Yeah, it was great. I know a lot of people said ECW didn't have talented people, but they're wrong when you look at this stuff.
No, they were full of talent, and wrestling wouldn't be wrestling today if it weren't for companies like ECW and CZW. Wrestling wouldn't be where they are without them. There would be no AEW. No. Like, these guys owe everything to those old boys. Terry Funk, who put in the work, who kept passing the torch to every young guy that came in to that locker room on ECW, man. Like, the support that you had from the old guys, they were amazing people.
So this by far right here, the next match, I enjoyed this match a lot. Triple dog collar 5-man tag team match. What was it? 6-man. I might have typed that wrong. Yeah, it had to be a 6-man tag team match.
Yeah, it was a 6-man. It was the Pitbulls and Francine versus the Eliminators and Stevie Richards.
Super Stevie Richards.
Super.
Yeah, I typed that wrong. I was tired when I was typing it and trying to finish up so I could go to sleep. But so Eliminators, John Cronus and Perry Saturn, and Pitbulls, Pitbull 1, Pitbull 2. So the Pitbulls and Francine won, and Francine pinned Stevie Richards, which you probably close to seeing a lot of wardrobe malfunctions on that. The Eliminators attacked the Pitbulls and Francine after the match. They like assaulted Francine.
Like, poor Francine was she got her ass handed to her.
Yeah,
and like she it was to the point where she was just cowered in the ring in a fetal position. Like, they really handed, like, they treated her like a man. Like
Saturn looked like he's having fun with it. Like,
oh yeah,
close to his thing.
And just manhandling. Like, Lita, like, I don't know, she's great and all, but like, they owe a lot to the the girls at UCW. Like, I mean, every time that she would walk into a ring, every time Francine would walk into a ring, she'd be powerbomb through a table, through a flaming table, through a table with barbed wire. Like, she was taking bumps like the boys.
Yeah, I have a bunch of wardrobe malfunctions.
Yeah, but that was expected from the females at that time. It was just a different time, a different era. Not saying that it's okay, but hey, if you're a girl and you want to use your sexuality, hey, that's on you too. So
yeah,
it is what it is.
It's not okay. It's not okay.
Oh, it's not okay? Oh, well.
No.
All right, well, the next episode, I won't be here because I guess I've been canceled.
Not okay.
Not okay.
But Next match, Bubba Ray Dudley with Big Dick Dudley, Dances with Dudley, and Sangon Dudley versus Mr. Hughes. Bubba Ray Dudley won via pinfall. Big Dick Dudley helped him out though. It was a 3 out of 5 match. It was a quick match, but it was a good match.
Yeah, it was a good match. One thing I wanted to mention was because at that time Bubba Ray was so like he was still green. So I don't know if you noticed when he did his splash finisher. That was the weakest splash I've ever seen. Like he literally, like he must have been drunk or something. Like
Oh,
he it looked like he literally fell off the turnbuckle into like an axe hammer. Like it wasn't a splash that we're used to. Like it was so sloppily done. But Bubba Ray has made himself into, one of one half of the greatest tag teams ever made. It, I would say it's the Dudleys. Um, yeah, but to see him so green, I just thought it was funny, something to point out. But that was a weak ass splash, man. I don't know if
yeah, I
you
didn't
saw it,
notice it.
but oh, that was the worst splash I've ever seen in my entire life.
Huh. All right, so on to the next segment. That show was great. Another great show. Uh, your superstar of the week,
All right,
which I
well,
don't know who it is.
you you might know who it is because I've talked about this wonderful person um, a lot. So yeah, trying to pull up the right graphic. I'm sorry.
Where's the Jeopardy theme song?
This is this is feeling horribly. Okay, there
Da-na-na.
you go. I've got it up. So this week I am talking about. Well,
That's what she said.
first off, I'm done with you, bro. All right, hailing in from Vero Beach, Florida, weighing
Okay,
in
what
at
was it?
Vero Beach, Florida.
Oh, you broke up on my end. That's why
Ah,
I'm asking.
all right, hailing in from Vero Beach, Florida, at 5 feet 10 inches, a muddy 160 pounds. I'm talking about the 29-year-old Jade Cargill. Boy, oh boy, I've been all right. So she hasn't been around for very long. Okay, she appeared back in 2019, where she did a tryout at the WWE Performance Center. So during that time, she was doing training at AR Fox's academy, and when she went to the Performance Center, she met up with Mark Henry, who she regards as her mentor, who told her to go to Heath Miller and Richard Bolger's face to face wrestling school. And then she went to Nightmare Academy, where she trained under QT Marshall and Dustin Rhodes. All right. So she basically did a little bit of independent, but I mean, she just came out like straight up with a big company. So back in November, she premiered on Dynamite, uh, doing a segment with Cody Rhodes where they were going to have a celebrity guest, Shaquille O'Neal. And then the next day, Tony Khan signed her for a multi year contract. For somebody coming off the indie scene to get a contract right out the door where you really don't have any like wrestling experience. But dude, this girl, every time she gets into the ring, she makes it known that she knows what the hell she's doing. All right. So, already she's already the TBS champion. Um, and then she just got ranked by Pro Wrestling Illustrated as the Rookie of the Year for 2021. Uh, yeah, so I think she's going to be I think she's gonna be a big thing, man. She's the daughter of a or no, oh yeah, yeah. She no, she this is China is inspirations, and yeah, I mean, and you could tell by her physique that she trained under Mark Henry, and she definitely, definitely being China is one of her as one of her role models. Like, I mean, if you see the body on the girl, like she's got she got like a 30 pack. Like the girl got abs for days. Like it's
Yeah.
ridiculous, and I'm so jealous. Like I wish I had all those bumps. The only bumps I got on my chest are my boobs. Like,
Hey, you got that? You got the 6 pack, but it's a beer.
yeah. So I mean,
I
she
got my
trained
six
under
pack.
some great people. Like she just came out of nowhere, and I think she's gonna be a big hit. I mean, AEW's already got her. She's already the champ. She defeated Thunder Rosa, Ruby Soho. Uh, yeah. The thing that she had with Cody Rhodes. It was supposed to be Cody Rhodes and Brandy, but it got replaced by Red Velvet. So I mean, the girl, she goes in, she busts, man, she busts the next man.
She's
I
getting better. Definitely getting better. I see.
she
I see her
she
getting.
she is, and like I'm just so surprised, like from being so green and coming into the business, and you're just breaking down every single freaking door, and I see good things for
I,
her.
I honestly didn't like her when she first came in, but like week after week, she's growing on me. Like one of my favorites turned into from the company at least.
Oh
Like
yeah.
when she first came in, you could tell she wasn't fully trained, but obviously Tony Khan developed her, let her stay and work on her development.
Oh yeah, yeah. He let her
Which
stay, let her, keep training in school, and kept her on the air. And
yeah,
hey, she is
he,
definitely
he
gonna
did.
make him money. She's definitely gonna make him money.
Yeah, I see her as top champion one day.
Oh yeah,
Um,
I mean, definitely going
and
over and taking out. Look, taking out like Ruby Soho and Thunder Rosa, like even Red Velvet,
mm,
like they're not ones to be
Ruby
scoffed at.
Soho, Ruby Soho is not really much of an accomplishment.
Yeah,
I mean,
she,
she's good,
she,
but she's not great.
she I think she knows what she wants to do. She just maybe hasn't figured out how to do it. I don't think she found herself in her character yet.
Yeah, she botches too much, in my opinion. At least it looks like it. But that's probably why Tony has her on Dark now, because Dark is where he puts his talent to develop. So Dark and Dark Elevations. I mean, he had her tag teaming with Thunder Rosa, but that wasn't this week. Didn't happen. I don't know if they ended that tag team or what. You got anything else to say about her?
Uh, no, I know you have a superstar of the week. Who are you talking about?
That's after the shows.
Oh, all right.
Unless you want to do that first, but that was supposed to be segment 7.
No, yeah, we could go ahead with the shows.
All right. So first thing, wait a minute, I lost track. Okay, here we go. Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. Now, not I didn't cover every show this week, and one I'm probably going to drop because I realized this week that it's actually previous, like it's replays. Like I want to know when it said throwback or rewind. Extreme Thursday rewind, so it's throwbacks, but still a good show. But I'm not going to cover it when it's old news. Um, Definitely still a great show though. But Championship Wrestling from Hollywood, February 13th, 2022. First match, World Heavyweight Championship Tournament semifinal. Chris Dickenson versus Fred Rosser. Dickenson won by submission. I rated that 3.5 out of 5. Heather Monroe defeated Muhammad Ali Liz by pinfall 3 out of 5. And then Mike Bennett won over Sean Devari by pinfall 4 out of 5. Any opinions on that show?
No, Sean Devari. That's not the Devari from WWE.
He was in WWE, but it's not the Devari you're thinking of. He's not.
Okay.
You're thinking of Arya Devari, I think his name is.
Yeah, he
Sean
was
Devari
with.
is
I think he was
Muhammad
with.
Hassan.
Yeah.
But he's that Devari's younger brother.
Gotcha.
This Devari used to be on 205 Live.
Okay.
And I think he was in a few of the stupid segments. Like he was just he's one of the people that they used as a joke. Second WWE Raw, February 14th. Another shit episode, honestly. So let's see. The Street Profits won over the Dirty Dogs by pinfall. Tommaso Ciampa from NXT distracted Ziggler outside the ring while Rude was pinned. So I guess that means Ciampa's coming to the main roster soon.
Yeah.
Because if he appeared on Raw, that's a sign. But I could have swore he never wanted to be on the main roster. But I guess since they did a reboot on NXT, he doesn't have a choice. That match, 2.5 out of 5. Damian Priest retained his United States Championship over AJ Styles. It's a good match, 3 out of 5. But AJ Styles should have won, honestly. And then this guy I thought was fired, but he had a match. Omos defeated the Hurt Business, Shelton Benjamin, and Cedric Alexander. That match is a 1 out of 5 because they spent so much time pushing the Hurt Business, gave them the World Tag Team Championships, and then they're just going to have him job to Omos, who doesn't even know how to wrestle properly. All right. I said that's a joke. Another rule. Shelton Benjamin should have never went back to WWE.
Yeah, I mean, especially after his last gimmick, the Golden Standard with his mama, with Shelton Benjamin's mama. Oh man, that was so bad. It really was.
That was horrible. So then the next match, Gauntlet match, Rhea Ripley defeated Nikki Ash first, Liv Morgan second, Doudrop third, and then Bianca Belair beat Rhea Ripley to earn the last spot in the Elimination Chamber match. I rated that match 5 out of 5, but Rhea Ripley should have won. In my opinion.
Yeah,
she ran the gauntlet.
I agree. That was my highest ranked. Actually, the only things that I had to say about this was actually the gauntlet match and the Black History Month tribute for Rocky Johnson.
Yeah,
that was those two were the only notes that I had that really kept my attention. That had me interested.
So then the Alpha Academy defeated the Mysterios because of a distraction from the Miz. 3.5 out of 5. It was a good match, just the distractions. So they did so many distractions this show. I hated it. Seth freaking Rollins defeated Randy Orton because of a distraction from the Alpha Academy. 3 out of 5. And, by the way, Veer Mahan is not coming this week. Veer Mahan is not coming soon this week. So, I guess they decided to wish him his future endeavors temporarily. I don't know. Maybe he'll be coming soon again in October.
It'll just keep being delayed, just like our show was.
Yeah. Hey, at least we had a good reason. His grandpa had to sleep. But, all right. Dark Elevations, February 14th. Dante Martin defeated Kevin Matthews by pinfall. Match was 3 out of 5, but I can't believe, I don't know if you know who Kevin Matthews is, but he was on Impact for a while, and he's pretty good. I'm happy to see him in AEW, but they keep having him job the people that he shouldn't be. Like Dante Martin's a small guy. Kevin Matthews, he's not the biggest guy, but he's bigger. He's bigger than Dante Martin.
Right.
And yeah, maybe he's trying to put him over. I don't know, but I feel like he should have had a good run before they did that.
Well, Kevin Matthews been around for a minute, so I mean, maybe he is trying to put over Dante Martin.
Yeah, but they didn't even give him an entrance music to come out to. Nothing.
No, so you're just treating him like a straight up jobber.
Yeah. I don't like that because he earned a name for himself. Thunder Rosa defeated Riley Shepard by pinfall, rated that at 2.5 out of 5. Now this was amazing. Zach Clayton, jobber, okay, defeated Serpentico by pinfall. First time I saw a random superstar winning the match.
I was going to ask you about that because Serpentico's been around for a while. I didn't know if that was a typo or it actually happened.
It happened. They played his theme song afterwards. He didn't come out to me. They played it afterwards. I was pretty excited about it. I'm like, wow, they actually let a jobber win the match. I guess he's not a jobber. 4 out of 5. I rated that. Yeah. I hope to see more of him. It was cool. I was like, wow, that's not something WWE would do.
No, not at all.
Now, this match was good. First time I didn't see Powerhouse Hobbs actually completely squash his opponent.
Yeah,
actually...
Matt Sydal was definitely not somebody to mess around with.
Yeah, but I mean, it was pretty amazing. Like, first time I actually seen Powerhouse Hobbs have to cheat to win.
Yeah.
Like, he won by submission on Matt Sydal because of a distraction from Ricky Starks. 3.5 out of 5. And Man of the Year, Ethan Page and Scorpio Sky defeat Jaden Valo and Steve Penna by pinfall. 1 out of 5. That is a boring match. Very boring match. The Acclaimed 2.0 and Daniel Garcia defeated the Dark Order by pinfall. Like, it was the whole Dark Order. It's the first time I actually seen them in a whole match together. 4 out of 5. Ruby Soho, Ty Conte, and Anna Jay defeat Nyla Rose, The Bunny, and Emily Sakura by pinfall. 3 out of 5 on that. That's the end of that show. Got anything on that?
No, man. No, not anything for this.
All right.
Nope.
So next show.
Yeah, let's talk about this next one.
NWA Power to February 15th, 2022. The British Invasion.
Oh no, you forgot about Ruby Soho, Tay Conte, Anna Jay defeating Nyla Rose.
No, I said that.
Oh, I didn't hear you.
That's the last match I said.
Sorry.
I rated it a 3 out of 5. I hope you got it. I'll say it again just in case. Ruby Soho, Ty Conte, and Anna Jay defeated Nyla Rose, The Bunny, and Emma Sakura by pinfall. 3 out of 5. All right. NWA Power. The British Invasion. This team has been recently been coming back on NWA Power, so I'm pretty happy they came back because back in TNA Wrestling, they were the top tag team back in that time period. They defeated Fable Jake and Jaden Roller by pinfall. 3 out of 5. Tootie Land defeated Marty Bell by pinfall. 2 out of 5. And I don't know if you remember Marty Bell, but I remember she used to be one of your favorites.
I love Marty Bell.
At least one of your favorites to look at.
I love Marty Bell. I've loved her since the days of WEW.
Yeah. Natalie Markova. I don't like that person. I think she's annoying, and I think NWA needs to get rid of her. But he defeated double count out her in Genocide. 1 out of 5. Melina defeated Christy Jane by pinfall. 2 out of 5. Matt Cardona defeated Victor Benjamin by pinfall. 1 out of 5. Strictly Business and El Rudo defeated the N and Bobby Mack by pinfall. Elimination style match. Elimination order is Roddy Mack, Alrudo, Paro, Chris Adonis, and Odin C. 4 out of 5. NXT 2.0 Vengeance Day. Pete Dunne defeated Tony D'Angelo by pinfall in a weaponized steel cage match where you can only win by pinfall or submission. I gave that match a 5 out of 5. That was a great match. I was happy Pete Dunne won. Toxic Attraction with Mandy Rose defeated Amy Hartwell and Persia Parada by pinfall to remain the NXT Women's Tag Team Champions. This 3 out of 5. Carmelo Hayes defeated Cameron Grimes by pinfall to remain the NXT North American Champion. 4 out of 5. The Creed Brothers defeated MSK to win the Dusty Rhodes Classic. 4 out of 5. Braun Breaker retained against Santos Escobar with Legado del Fantasma to remain the NXT Heavyweight Champion. That was a 5 out of 5. Now, that was the best NXT I've seen since they did the reboot. And Braun Breaker going crazy was the best part of it. Like, not going crazy, but him, like, getting intense and just kicking that guy's ass. It was awesome. It's like Roy Rage, but he doesn't do voice. But it reminded me of Scott Steiner and the Roy Rage.
Yeah, it definitely makes me think that I hope that NXT, like, I don't know, it was kind of a good show. I mean, gotta love a steel cage match, gotta love a weapon match, and gotta love, you got the tag champs, the female tag champs, putting up their belt. Like those first two matches themselves, I didn't see anything on the Braun Breaker one, but you gave it a 5 out of 5.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Yeah, so I'll definitely have to check that one out and see what you mean by him going crazy.
Like, at the end of the match, he was just like, and like he's like, I want to finish it. He finished it with the Steiner recliner, I think it was.
Yeah,
that he put him in.
Yeah, so he was in it. All right, nice.
Yeah, he's definitely. I didn't even put how he won, so I don't know. This when I sent you the thing, my notes kind of got screwed up, so I don't know how, but there was like spaces in between things. I'm like, I don't know how it happened, but so maybe it deleted the way he won. But I'm pretty sure he put him in the Steiner recliner. But I definitely see huge things for him in the future.
Oh yeah, Braun Breaker. Yeah, he's definitely going someplace in the future. Yeah.
Yeah. He's got it. He's better than half the people on the roster right now, the main roster. Honestly. And we all know he's better than my whole Nia Jax.
I don't know if she actually made a shirt, but she posted something on her Instagram of her wearing a My Whole t-shirt. So I don't know if that's something that she went to like T Public or whatever and had made, but I want a My Whole shirt. Like I just want that shirt, My Whole.
AW Dark. Oh my god, this I don't even know if I really want to cover this show. This show was so terrible. Yeah, I'm skipping that show. I don't even want to talk about it. It was a horrible show.
Yeah, I see all the.
That's all I got to say about that.
I see all the ones in the note. There's a lot of ones over here. A couple twos.
Yeah, not worth talking about. Even the commentary was bored, man. Like, you heard, what's his name? The guy in the mask. You know his name?
No.
I forget his name, but he's just like, all right, here we go, another match. Like, you can tell he's bored. It's like, we come with another match. Yeah, stay tuned. Like, they were probably over there falling asleep. Even Taz wasn't even excited. Like, Taz is usually into it.
Yeah.
So I got a few shows that I didn't write down on the notes because I didn't have the time. Because I got done work really late last night. Those stupid ass slow restaurants. Um, Not gonna call them out on YouTube, so but they took up my time. So Impact Wrestling, I kind of messed up the order on this because I wasn't paying attention to the first match, and I did not even see it because it was so short. Like I'm sitting here getting home, setting up my stuff, and all of a sudden I'm on the second match. Didn't even realize it. Well, Masa Slamovich won over pinfall Kia Dream. That was a 1 out of 5. That was like a 2 second, 3 second match, probably. Ace Austin beat Blake Christian and Loretto Kid by pinfall 3 out of 5. Gazelle Shaw won over Lady Frost by pinfall, which was her debut as a wrestler on Impact. Definitely worth checking out. She did great. 4 out of 5. Chris Sabin won by pinfall over Kenny King. 3.5 out of 5. Tasha Steeles won over Chelsea Green by pinfall. 3.5 out of 5. Bullet Club beat Violent by Design. 5 out of 5. I'm gonna skip that because I didn't. I started to watch it and turned it off because I was bored with OVW this week. Um, so WWE SmackDown. It was three. Did I miss something, or was there really 3 matches in 2 hours? Yeah, I had Ricochet beat Sheamus by pinfall. 4 out of 5. Ivar is about to win against Jey Uso, but Jimmy interfered and he won by DQ. It was a 1 out of 5. And then Sami Zayn is the new Intercontinental Champion by defeating Shinsuke Nakamura. 3 out of 5. That's all I got. That was all I got. Yeah, they're setting up a WrestleMania match. You know who? Maybe maybe he's gonna be in the WWE Championships picture after the whole WrestleMania. But you already know what's going on with the Intercontinental Championship. Johnny Knoxville will win it at WrestleMania.
Yeah. I just think Shinsuke deserves a push. Um, it's about time. Sammy had his push, like he had the big main event with versus Kevin Owens. I think it's time for Shinsuke to get some respect, man. He's the king of strong style.
Yeah,
He's one of the baddest boys when he gets in that ring, and let him do what he has to do, and he really does deserve a push.
yeah. I think one day. I think he's gonna be leaving like eventually soon. I think he. I know he wants to go back to New Japan Pro Wrestling for some tournament. I don't know. Maybe he's on the way out, so he can go do that. But speaking of, Kyrie Zane, she's back in wrestling for I forget what company, but she went back to another company in Japan. So I guess
Right.
the rumors of her still being signed to WWE weren't true because she's wrestling again. Only as
Well,
Kyrie though. She's
I mean
only as Kyrie.
WWE still has some working relationship with Japan, so I mean it's quite
Oh,
possible that she's still under contract and doing freelance work over there.
maybe. All right. AEW Rampage, February 18th. This was at 7 p.m. I guess they put it at 7 p.m. not only because of NBA, because WWE was doing NXT Next Level. Like I said, I didn't get to watch that show because I can't find it on Peacock. But so if they're trying to make that a show, they really need to work on making it visible. So Adam Cole beat Dark Order's 10. That was a 5 out of 5 match by pinfall. Face of the Revolution qualifying match. Powerhouse Hobbs beat Dante Martin 4 out of 5. Serena Deeb beat Angela Risk by submission 2 out of 5. The slam dunk Jay White beat Trent Beretta by pinfall 5 out of 5. Jay White's been on a lot of wrestling promotions lately.
Bouncing all over.
Yeah. So next thing is some also I don't have it written down. AEW Revolution's lineup. Face of the Revolution ladder match for a future shot at the TNT Championship. So far, it's Keith Lee versus Wardlow versus Powerhouse Hobbs. It was to be determined, to be determined, and to be determined. I bet you it's going to be Jeff Hardy, one of them. Because I think his non-compete clause expires right before Revolution. So I think Jeff Hardy's going to be in that match.
Yeah, you already see. Well, I sent you the link, or well, a Instagram picture of the Hardys reunited, and Enzo Amore and Big Cass reunited for a independent show.
After the results of the Impact pay-per-view, I could see Enzo actually coming to Impact soon to team with him. I'll get more into that once we get into the show, but
yeah, I think it's gonna happen.
I think he's coming soon. So next match for that three-way tag team, which really, honestly, this ain't really worth saying much because we don't know any of the opponents yet. Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus are defending in a three-way tag team match. Versus to be determined and versus to be determined. And then we got a dog collar match, CM Punk versus MJF. That's probably going to be great.
Yeah, that's going to be a good match.
Yeah. Then we got the AEW's Women's World Championship, Britt Baker versus Thunder Rosa. I hope Thunder Rosa wins.
Yeah, I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it now. After the Thunder Rosa Cargill thing's done, she's gonna be going. She's gonna be going for it.
But the Women's Championship?
Yep.
Or Cargill? Or who you talking about?
Jade Cargill.
You think she's gonna go for the Women's World title?
Yeah, she's going after Britt Baker.
Yeah, probably. So then, Hangman Adam Page versus Adam Cole, baby, for the AEW World Championship. I can't wait to see that. That's going to be a good one. It's going to be a very good one. And WWE Universal. Oh, sorry. I'm getting ahead of myself. Next match. Next show. WWE Elimination Chamber 2022. Oh, my God. This was such a shit show, man. WWE Universal Championship, Roman Reigns. I didn't even write it. I didn't write this because I was watching both pay-per-views at the same time, so I kind of got distracted. Roman Reigns beat Goldberg. I believe it was when he had him in the submission hold, the headlock. Goldberg passed out. It was 3 out of 5. Second was the Women's Elimination Chamber match. Liv Morgan versus Rhea Ripley versus Bianca Belair versus Nikki ASH versus Alexa Bliss versus Doudrop. Nikki ASH was first in. Second was Liv Morgan. Third was Doudrop. Fourth, Rhea Ripley. Fifth, Alexa Bliss. Sixth, Bianca Belair. Eliminated Nikki ASH, Doudrop, Liv Morgan, Rhea Ripley, and then Alexa Bliss. Bianca Belair won. And I rated that a 3 out of 5 because honestly, what the hell, WWE? You build Alexa Bliss up so much for her return, and then just like that, she's done already, lost. She deserved to win that match.
I mean, it's nice to see Bianca Belair get a that nice push that she's been on. Glad to see Alexa back, but hey, you just got back. You gotta prove yourself a little bit more.
I think she's going to tag team with Rhea Ripley.
It's quite possible. I
think they're going to reveal Rhea Ripley as what's that doll's name? Lily. Because if you saw how Alexa Bliss did that to her, and she in the cage, then Rhea Ripley would go all smart.
Okay.
I think They're gonna do a tag team. Maybe Alexa Bliss will say, "This is Lily." Something along there. There's gonna be something.
Huh.
I think there's gonna be something with that. So,
I mean, that'd be interesting to bring somebody else into her psychosis.
so Ronda Rousey must compete with one arm tied behind the back. Ronda Rousey and Naomi won by submission against Charlotte Flair and Sonya Deville. That was a 2.5 out of 5.
I
Pause
am
count anywhere.
I am
But
so glad that Charlotte didn't win.
me too. Me too.
I am so glad. You don't even know. You already know how much I love Naomi. I'm just so glad. I I'm sick and tired of Charlotte. I'm just so glad.
And
Like, hopefully this goes someplace. Maybe she gets to hold the belt for a little bit. I doubt it, but hey, we could always
nah,
dream. We could always dream.
they're gonna watch Ronda Rousey go turn on her, say she was only doing it because she hated Charlotte, and then watch Ronda Rousey gonna turn on her as soon as after WrestleMania. Watch.
Yeah, of course. There's going to be, a certain amount of tomfuckery going on.
Yeah. So the next match, False Count Anywhere, Drew McIntyre won over Madcap Moss by pinfall, 3.5 out of 5. Madcap Moss actually, I was impressed by him this match. I was actually impressed more than I was, before. Him and Baron Corbin definitely need to split though. This match, it was a good match, but I'm disappointed. Becky Lynch retained over Lita by pinfall. Lita should have won it.
Yeah, I agree.
100%.
Yeah, I definitely thought Lita should have won it. I thought it would have been a great storyline going into WrestleMania.
Yeah.
I don't see how they're going to make the WrestleMania match great right now.
Yeah, it's the
I
same.
mean, you're going to throw in the same people and do the same thing over and over again.
Yeah, same thing as last year. Okay. And now Lita was actually crying. You could see, she was actually crying. Like she's probably like, I can't believe they fucking did this shit. Had me come back just to lose.
Mm-hmm.
Because the only reason they got her to come back was because Tony Khan wanted her.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Tony Khan offered a contract. That's the same reason they brought Edge back, because Tony Khan wanted Edge. And WWE threw him more money. So the next match, 0 out of 5. Usos ambush the Viking Raiders. Usos ambush the Viking Raiders. Match ended before it even started. No contest. 0 out of 5.
You said 0 out of 5. Oh, that's harsh. Yeah.
Chamber match. First entered Austin Theory. Second, Seth Rollins. Third, Riddle. Fourth, AJ Styles. Fifth, Brock Lesnar. Well, fifth was Bobby Lashley, technically. Sixth, Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar broke out of his pod when it was supposed to be Bobby Lashley. Eliminated Seth Rollins, Bobby Lashley, Riddle, AJ Styles, and Austin Theory. Brock Lesnar demolished Austin Theory. Now, good fun thing to note about this match, Brock Lesnar went off script, which good thing he did because it made the show more better, more entertaining. They wanted to write Bobby Lashley off TV because Lashley needs shoulder surgery, so he's going to be gone for 4 months. But they did a little storyline. He's got a concussion to write him off, so he wouldn't get pinned in the match. But Brock Lesnar broke out of his cage. He wasn't supposed to do that. He was supposed to wait till the next pod opened. And he came in and beasted. It was a good match with 3 out of 5 because Brock Lesnar wanted to become WWE champion. WrestleMania, Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns.
Yep.
It's for undisputed championship. We predicted that last week.
Sure as hell
That's
did.
That's the reason I gave it a 3 out of 5 because it could have been better, but it was too predictable.
Remember, folks, you heard it here first. We called this stuff 2 weeks ago.
If you watch us, some of you ain't watching us. Well, a lot of you ain't watching.
Hey, if you didn't watch, we've got 2 previous episodes you could watch. They're on YouTube. Check us out at the RTP Boozing Wrestle Chat podcast on YouTube.
For $9.99 a month.
For a low price of $9.99 a month.
Just kidding. It's free. but maybe next year. Uh, Impact No Surrender. I was watching the same time as the Elimination Chamber. Yes, but No Surrender better. I had my eyes glued to my tablet with No Surrender over the TV station. So Trey Miguel beat John Skyler. Trey Miguel's return, 3.5 out of 5. Trey Miguel is, by the way, the third member of MSK, back when they used to be in Impact. Havoc beat Tennille Dashwood by pinfall, 2.5 out of 5. Jake Something won against Ace Austin. Jake Something, Speedball, Mike Bailey. Jake Something will face Trey Miguel for the X Division title, which is kind of crazy. Jonah beat Black Taurus, 4 out of 5. Jay White beat Eric Young by pinfall, 4.5 out of 5. REH Ring of Honor Women's World Heavyweight Championship. Deonna Purrazzo retained by submission over Miranda Elise, 3 out of 5. Digital Media Championship. Matt Cardona retained by DQ against Jordan Grace. Jordan Grace, she low blowed him. 2 out of 5. Gorillas of Destiny representing the Bullet Club versus the Good Brothers. Good Brothers retained the Impact Tag Team Championship when Jay White, the leader of Bullet Club, interfered, and he laid out the Gorillas of Destiny, which were members of the Bullet Club. And they're not no more. Good Brothers are back in the Bullet Club. Good Brothers back in the Bullet Club. Gorillas of Destiny out. 4 out of 5 match. So that was a great segment. At the end of the match, Jay White, Chris Bay did the, Too Sweet, and Jay White looked at the Good Brothers for them to come join in. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Out with the old, or out with the new, in with the old. It's awesome.
Get those grandpas out of here, because you know how everybody hates grandpas.
I guess it's true. When you're Bullet Club for life. All right, next match. Mickie James retained against Sasha Steelz. Impact Knockouts World Championship, 4 out of 5. Next match, Moose retained against W. Morrissey, 5 out of 5.
Moose.
That match was amazing. Check it out. I told you how to look at it. Check it out, because Moose, he just kept up. Like you don't see that from Moose. Moose kept up, powered up, and while W. Morrissey was on top rope, Moose went, got him in a superplex. Basted his ass. It was an awesome match. One of the commentators made a joke, maybe we can book W. Morrissey on before the Impact. Like on the pre-show. Said, get back in the line. So that's why I was saying I see Enzo coming and being his tag team partner soon. Because Moose is done with the championship picture, I guess. And Morrissey. You should have corrected me there. There was your chance.
Too slow. I got those grandpa reflexes, Slow.
All right. This match is very interesting. Very interesting. And Grandpa Joe, man. When we have our RTP come back, Grandpa Joe's gonna be wrestling.
Listen here, Sonny.
Video game.
Back in my day, we respected our elders.
Not no more. Now you got little 10-year-olds saying "fuck you" to
Hey. Gamer words were canceled. We were trying to keep this PG.
Oh, you told me rehearsing this ain't PG. You talking about? Dude, you should see the kids running around in Coatesville. Where's they saying? I ain't even repeating them. Their parents need to do a little better at raising them. Anybody gets offended, I don't care. I'm saying that. Some of these parents these days, they need to do better at raising their kids.
Dude, you just called out an entire city.
Back when I was young, dude, I say something back, Like I said, I remember my mom slapped the shit out of me because I said, instead of beach, I said bitch by accident. I said, when we get into the bitch, shoot, man. Nowadays, kids say that their parents don't even care. Not only in Coatesville, I see it all over the place. I was in the Walmart at one time, and this lady's daughter sitting there telling her, "Oh, fuck you," and she's sitting there saying it right back to her. What was wrong with you people?
I mean, those are Walmart people. It's a special breed of people. Walmart people are.
Yeah, but
I mean,
I
we
mean,
only worked there for how long? Like we've dealt with a lot of Walmart people.
yeah, but we were above, man.
Still
That's
had
why
to
they
deal with
fired
their,
us.
still had to deal with the entitlement and the. I hate people.
That's why they fired me. I was too good for them.
Oh yeah.
No, I wasn't too good back then. I was in a bad place, but
I just walked
I
into
was.
work one day, looked at the clock out, the punch in clock. After spending the whole time of getting dressed, going into work, showing up, and just looking at the time clock and be like, you know what, I don't want to do this anymore. You remember that day, yeah?
Yeah, I was right behind you when you did it. Clocked in, clocked out. What you doing? I'm going on a break. Never came back. I was waiting for that code gray all day.
Go,
Man.
yeah, go gray.
All right, so final match, no surrender. This was worth talking about. I knew somebody was going to turn on somebody. I knew somebody, like, I don't know, I knew somebody was going to turn from Team Impact, but the way they played this out was awesome. So, somebody attacked Eddie Edwards in the beginning of the show. Eddie Edwards was laid out, taken to the hospital, checked up on. So, his match, Team Impact, if Honor No More wins, they stay, they lose, they're gone. So, Team Impact looked like they were going to win. Eddie Edwards comes out with a kendo stick in hand. He was replaced by dang, I forget his name. He's Rich Swan's partner, Willie Mack. Willie Mack replaced him. Eddie Edwards comes out, kendo stick in hand, ready to swing. I don't know more. I think it was Maria Canales got in the ring or something. Edwards is ready to swing. Bam! Turns on Team Impact. Eddie Edwards is now a member of Honor No More. It was predictable, but not predictable because you didn't know they were going to have the person. Usually, when they have somebody turn on their team, it's in the match.
Yeah,
like they played it out. They played it out throughout the whole night, and it's great. Like 5 out of 5 for that match. Impact did a great way. Impact did a great way at telling that story.
Now was Eddie Edwards the guy that comes out with his hands in pockets and does like the little kicks?
No, that's Orange Cassidy. Eddie Edwards is like the new Sandman somewhat.
Gotcha.
Like the new Sandman, the new Tommy Dreamer. Like Tommy Dreamer and Sandman took him under his wing.
I like I'm familiar with some people like because I don't have the TVS, so I can't watch the Impact. So yeah, I can't follow them guys, but I know the one guy that always comes out with with his hands in his pockets and always kicks. I mistaked it from him, huh?
You can watch it. It's on my DVR.
Yeah, but we're not supposed to talk about sharing, that stuff.
Oh yeah.
We don't share passwords. We don't.
No.
No. We spend the money and we buy the $14.99 or whatever, and we buy the pay-per-views. We don't do that stuff here.
Yeah, I don't look it up on YouTube.
No, we don't go to any pirates organizations.
All right, so that pay-per-view though, check it out. Better than the Elimination Chamber, better than anything you see in WWE. Next show, that you can see it on Impact Plus. Impact Plus. But definitely worth taking a look at. It reminded you of the invasion when WCW, ECW, WF. So NJPW Strong, The New Beginning, Episode 3, February 19th. Eddie Pro and Ricky Gibson won over to DKC and Kevin Knight, 2.5 out of 5. Fred Rosser beat Gabriel Kidd by pinfall, which you know Fred Rosser, Mr. No Days Off.
Mm-hmm.
2 out of 5. He used to be Titus O'Neil's partner back in WWE. So Jay White, another show. Jay White was on what? Three or four shows this week. Jay White beat Jay Lethal by pinfall, 5 out of 5. Jay Lethal was a mystery opponent, by the way. Then the final show of the week that I covered, NWA USA. So Jay Spade, I don't even know who that guy is. He won the match to become the #1 contender for the NWA World Junior Heavyweight Championship against Renato, Jamie Stanley, and C.W. Anderson, 3 out of 5. Chris Adonis beat Fable Jake by submission, 2 out of 5. Then Chris Adonis beat Marche Rocket when Rocket passed out from the match. So that was 3 out of 5. Chris Adonis was in two matches that night. You know Chris Adonis, Chris Masters.
Yep, the Master Lock.
Yeah, which got fired from WWE for steroid use, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't do that no more, I don't think.
Yeah.
So that's it. That's it for the shows. You got any thoughts on anything before I get into my superstar of the week?
No. So how about us talk about the superstar of the week? Who did you choose for this week?
Chose Crimson, which I didn't know this when I chose him. His birthday, which if we were doing this show yesterday, we would be saying his birthday small. His birthday, he was born February 21st, 1985. Which, fun fact, his birthday is the same day as mine. So, happy birthday to Crimson. Happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday, Wiz.
He was born in 1985. I was born in 1989. Now, I did see one thing I didn't like, but his wife said it wasn't true. Crimson actually got arrested back in, I believe it was 2016 for headbutting his wife, but his wife said that didn't happen. So, don't know, but if his wife said it didn't happen, I doubt it happened. They are both drunk. So currently, Crimson is signed to the NWA, where he competes under his real name, Anthony Mayweather. And he served 5 years in the United States Army and toured Iraq twice. And he was in the 101st Airborne Division as part of Operation Iraqi Freedom. He made his wrestling debut in 2007. On June 3rd, 2010, he won his first championship under the ring name Tommy Morriser. It was the NWA Mid-American Television Championship. In 2010, he signed with TNA and was undefeated in TNA from 2010 to 2012. He is a one-time Continental Wrestling Entertainment Champion, one-time Great American Wrestling Champion, one-time House of Glory Tag Team Champion with Amazing Red, one-time National Wrestling Alliance Heavyweight Champion, one-time NWA Mid-American Television Champion, one-time NWA Southern Heavyweight Champion, one-time Ohio Valley Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, 4-time OVW Southern Tag Team Champion, 2 times with Jason Wayne, and 2 times with Jack Stain. He won the Nightmare Rumble in 2012. One-time Throwback Championship Wrestling Knoxville Unified Heavyweight Champion, one-time TNA World Tag Team Champion with Matt Morgan, and a one-time ATL Southern Champion. In 2012, he was ranked number 41 of top 500 singles wrestlers of the year. I don't understand this part. In 2011, Wrestling Observer newsletter chose Crimson as the most overrated wrestler of the year. Now,
is that supposed to be overrated or underrated?
Overrated.
Oh, so he gets praised for doing a lot better than he actually is?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I didn't understand the word, but Hulk Hogan has gotten it a lot of times.
Oh, well, yeah, that I see. Yeah.
I don't understand Crimson, because Crimson, back when he was in TNA, he was awesome. He was on fire.
Okay,
Now he's not really.
and that's the photo I got pulled up is him during his TNA days with the bandolier of bullets going across his chest.
That's back when he came back as Anthony Mayweather.
Yeah.
He wrestled in TNA back as Anthony Mayweather. But when he was in, he originally came to TNA. It was awesome. Like he was like a monster kind of guy. He was Amazing Red's older brother, and yeah, or younger brother. I forget what it was, but it was great. And he was a beast. And you probably remember back when he debuted. I was like, this guy's awesome.
Yeah.
Like, I was actually looking for Crixus that I was talking about, and it came up Crimson instead. I said, you know what? I'll do him instead. And I'm actually glad I did because I found out his birthday the same day as mine. It's pretty great. Pretty cool.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. Both of you guys share a birthday. And
Yeah.
I'd just like to say happy, 40th birthday for you now? I just want to go ahead and put that out there. How old?
33. 33.
33 my
I ain't
ass.
my age yet.
33 my ass.
33. And, I mean, I got the body of a 40-year-old. Like, I'm done pretty much with everything. So, anything else you want to talk about before we end it?
No, I think that is a wonderful show. We covered a lot. We drank a lot.
I apologize about the beginning again, like when I wasn't paying attention so much, but we got into it and started paying attention more. That's what happens when you're the owner. That's what happens when you're owner of a team. You gotta answer.
Not just one team. What are you the owner of? 5 teams now?
No, 2 teams.
No, I'm talking about NBA too.
Nah, NBA, I'm not the owner no more.
No.
I gave that to Soderman.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just a member over there.
Gotcha.
Probably gonna be general again, but I don't like the game that much, honestly. So
yeah, I'm glad I never got into it. I didn't think you were gonna stick with it for as long as that you actually did. So hey, good on you for that. Giving a little extra money to give a little extra money to Cat Daddy.
No, I don't use money. I don't use no money on NBA. I'm not even top tier yet.
Oh wow. All right, well, ladies. Go on.
That's it, Spark. That's all I had to say. That's the tier name, Spark.
Oh, all right. Well, listen here, folks. I am so glad that everyone came and took some time and spent some time talking about some wrestling, drinking some beer, and just shooting the shit. So, hey, I hope to see you guys in our next episode 4, next Saturday. Hope to see you there. Hope to see you there. And thank you so much. And cheers.
Cheers up. Peace out.
Cheers up. Peace out.